Okay. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. It's March 13th, 2019. Let's get up. Let's get it up. Let's go. Let's get pumped. Hey. Let's get pumped. Hey. All right. So we're gonna be talking about basics of insurance. I sure hate to do friends work like this, but I'm gonna have to pull it. So sorry. We'll leave that right there. Okay, so basics of insurance. Let me see if I can see if this purple will show up. This was really my purple marker. I've been looking for this in my little bag of markers. Oh, I'm all right, baby. Oh, I'm good. You can just follow. Okay, so basics of insurance. Okay, chapter 3. Okay. All right, so basics of insurance. We have the HMO, we have the PPO, we have the point of service, we have the EPO, we have Medicare, we have Medicaid. We're on the military brat said, Champus, right here, and Champa. Okay. And we're going to also talk about Medicare replacement. I hope this is appearing on the video because this looks rather light. I'm writing in, so if I write in cursive, see that is very faint. Okay, so we have to put the purple down. Okay, so I'm gonna stick black. Okay, so these are the different types of insurance plans. Okay, these are the different types of insurance plans. You need to know how they function. You need to know how they operate. How did they come into fruition? Well, chapter 3 is going to explain to you how they all began. Because back in the day, we used to have Connecticut General. Connecticut General was Cigna. It's Cigna as we know today. And I understand that if some of y'all have Cigna, Aetna has bought out Cigna. Is that true? Because one of my day students had Cigna insurance and they got bought out by Aetna. Aetna buying out folks. When I worked at Prudential, they bought out Prudential. And then it goes all the way on to CMS. CMS was found in the, which is Centers of Medicare. They made this up for folks that need to retire, folks that was disabled, folks that have certain diseases and can no longer work. Okay, so we'll talk about some of those qualifications because not every 5 years old. Okay, not every person on Medicare is born with a congenital anomaly. Okay, sometimes they develop things over time, which is ESRD, end stage renal disease. Okay, and they automatically qualify for Medicare. Okay, because it just sucks the life out of you when you're on dialysis. Woo, okay. All right, so HMO. Let's get an understanding of how that goes. Is that HMO in y'all book? Can y'all Google and kind of read through your book? Yeah, there you go, sweet pea. What are you doing? Index. Go to the glossary. Thank you, baby. Go to the glossary to the very back of your book. It should tell you relatively what pages in that chapter can you find HMO. I'm so glad you did that. So you learned old school librarian. You paid attention. So you familiar with the Dewey Decimal System and all like that? Yeah, because see, back in my day, we didn't have internet and YouTube and all this fancy stuff. We had the Library of Congress and the Dewey Decimal System. Oh, I know. And I used to work at the library at Prairie View.
They make you, when you go to apply for a library, they make it where they gonna ask you all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What order does this need to be put? What is this? You know what? I remember.
Yeah. Kind of help the librarians out, put the book back. Yeah. See, that's all that is. Because if you don't know your history, you don't understand your history. So you got to know your history, to know your history. What's happened to you this day? Okay. What page is that about HMO on?
65.
65. Who got it? Okay, so you read it for me. Oh yeah, baby. Come on. You volunteered.
Okay, a health maintenance organization, also known as HMO, is an organization that provides a wide range of comprehensive healthcare services for a specific group at a fixed periodic payment. The emphasis is on preventive care. Physicians are reimbursed by
Capitation.
And HMO can be sponsored by the government, medical schools, hospitals, employers, labor unions, consumer groups, insurance companies, or hospital medical plans.
Very good. So I'm about to mess y'all minds up about HMO. Yeah, we about to go on a good little HMO ride. Yes, I'm about to mess y'all minds up. Can I erase this? Y'all are allowed to take pictures of election notes before I erase them.
What was the last one up under Medicaid?
Champa, that's VA, and TRICARE. Champa and TRICARE. Yes. So, TRICARE.
The middle one.
CHAMP, and then it's supposed to be a capital VA, but I put VA. Oh. Veterans Administration. You got it, baby? Yes. You got TRICARE? Okay. So I'm going to break this down further for you guys. There is governmental insurance. And then there is commercial insurance. Now, you're probably asking me, Ms. Harper, why are you telling me this? I'm glad you asked. Okay, because when you get ready to verify insurance, when you get ready to work in a billing office or an insurance company, if someone talks in a language, you need to understand your language of work. When someone talks to you in a language, they're going to say, Brenda, is that patient insurance governmental or insurance, or governmental or commercial? Your answer may be, oh, she's governmental, she's Medicare. Or Diana, is her insurance commercial or governmental? Oh, she's commercial, she has a point of service plan, Aetna. You understand? When someone says commercial of healthcare reform, even someone funded by the government, but it's paid for by consumers like you. So it's considered commercial. Is everybody understanding that? Okay. It's just not commercial done through employer, it's commercial done through self-insured. Does everybody understand that? Okay. All right. So understand your language when somebody's in the office. Is it governmental or commercial? If they speak in governmental, what insurance plans are they referring to? Okay. If it's commercial, what insurances are they talking about? What type products? What products are they talking about? Thank you. These are products, not insurance plans. These are products. So I'm going to break that down. These are products. These are products of different insurance plans. Aetna could very well have an HMO, PPO, point of service, or an EPO. Cigna could have HMO, PPO, point of service, or EPO. Molina Healthcare can have HMO, PPO, point of service, or EPO. It's all about how they write up the plan. These plans are done by what we know as underwriting. Underwriting includes actuaries. Actuaries. Actuaries deal with money. They have to break down the possible cost per person having HMO. The possible cost per person. Okay. Now, this is a capitated plan. This is an open plan. This is an open plan. This is a capitated yet exclusive plan. I'm going to explain those differences in a minute. Okay? Capitated plan, open plan, open plan, capitated exclusive plan. Does everybody got that? Anybody need to take pictures before I erase it? You're more than welcome to. You come on, take pictures later.
What's that word?
Actuaries. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong, but it's actuaries. It's dealing with finance, insurance finance. And so I'm about to break it down. So I had to introduce it to y'all in that fashion so I could break it down to you bit by bit. Oh, just listen to that. Okay.
Step by step. You know, we need.
Oh.
That's like exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. She like that song? Yeah, I used to exercise to it a lot. Okay. All right, so let's break it down. Let's have some fun. Okay, so I'm going to erase all this. Let's break it down. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Shepard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Basics of insurance. Okay, let's talk about HMO. Kiki just read for us HMO. It's a capitated plan. Health maintenance organization. Health maintenance organization. Okay, it is a capitated plan. What do you mean by a capitated plan, Ms. Harper? I'm glad you asked. Now, we know that with an HMO, it requires a PCP. Who understands what PCP means? Primary care physician. Primary care physician. Your primary care physician is the gatekeeper. He's known as the gatekeeper. Okay, why is he known as the gatekeeper?
Everything goes through him.
Everything goes through him. Very good, Dan. That means he refers to see for the patient to see a different specialist. He refers to see if the patient need a outpatient procedure, such as maybe some sort of fancy lab work, maybe some fancy radiology stuff, echocardiograms, stress tests, different things like that. Um, so he refers. He refers outside of himself for specialized care. Who can name for me a specialist? Give me a specialist. Cardiologist. Give me another one. Urologist. Give me another one.
I'm saying endocrinologist.
Endocrinologist. Okay. What'd you say, Diana? Gynecologist. Okay. And name me another one. Urologist. Okay. Psychiatrist. I heard that. Yeah, everybody needs some of that sometimes. Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. Okay. So he refers out to some of these beautiful people. Okay. These are called his colleagues. Sometimes one doctor knows another doctor because they all probably been to the same medical school. Maybe a friend of a friend, they play golf together. They kids go to school together. They all stay in a fancy gated community together. You know how they work. They go to the same bar. They go to the same bar. There you go. All the Grey's Anatomy physicians go to the bar. They got to have that little fix because it's been rough. So, or they just mainly just work at the same hospital and they have physician meetings or luncheons or parties or gatherings and they socialize and they network. Okay, that's how they do. Don't be surprised if you work at a family practice office and somebody from a specialist office is saying, hi, we just moved into the building. Dr. Franklin is down the hallway. He's a renal specialist. I understand y'all family practice. Y'all the PCP. I understand y'all what? Internal medicine. Y'all the what? The PCP. I understand y'all a general practitioner. Y'all the PCP. Those roles, those three roles makes up a PCP. Even sometimes an OBGYN can be a PCP. Okay? And they're going to say, I just want to give y'all our card in case y'all ever need a renal specialist for patients who have issues with their bladders or their kidneys. Send them down to us and we'll converse with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. There's a networking relationship. Do y'all understand? Relationship in business is everything. Did everybody get that? Your name is good as gold. Ask Tina Turner. When she got out that car after she done wiped that man's head with her shoe. She got to that hotel and what did she say? Her name is who? Tina.
She said, I'll give you the ring. He said, no, it's like I literally just.
You remember that?
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
I was thinking Tina Turner rocking my baby sleep yesterday.
Yeah.
I fell asleep like this while I was doing a little spin.
Yes. And because her name was Tina Turner, she got that hotel room just like that.
Got a show,
everything. Because her name. Okay? All right. So now let's play with this a little bit more. Okay, so a specialist. Let's go on a different color. Let's see what color this come up. Will this show up on the screen? Yeah, they show up on the screen. Okay. All right. So let's suppose that this is Edna. Maybe this is Cigna. Maybe this is United Healthcare. Maybe this is Molina. Okay. And they all are an insurance plan. Okay. So pretty much all your HMOs kind of function the same. Okay. So For PCP, I hope I can bring this over. Let me turn this camera a little bit over this way. Okay, so the copay, HMOs deal in copay only, never coinsurance. If somebody tell you HMO deals with coinsurance, you need to hurry up and call me on the phone. I need to call that doctor's office. I need to pay a consult visit, $75 for the first visit, $50 an hour every, after that. We need to have a nice little conversation. Because I had to already bust somebody last month about what they were doing about insurance. Come to the rug. Anyway, so HMO deals in copay only. So let's suppose, same or similar. Let's just say about a luck of the straw. All their copay. Now, I'm not saying guaranteedly it's like this. I'm not saying that. But the copay could be $40. Has everybody seen that? Now, for the specialist, the copay is $60. Why is it high versus the other? Because he specialized more into this. He's had 8 to 10 years medical school. He's had 10, 12, 14 years of medical school to specialize in something. He had to write articles and books and follow somebody and earn some fellowships and go to different schools and do different surgeries. So he had to earn a little bit more than this one. That's why his copay is high. So he could be top notch in what he knows. So he can look through your problem real clear and not miss nothing. Okay? I do use a magnifying glass sometimes. You know what glasses I see. Okay. So now per year, typically you can get about 100 visits per year. OB means office visits. Y'all gonna understand that as I lecture. The time I lecture in abbreviations. So I'm letting you know what OB means. Class OB means office visits. Thank you, Diana. Okay. For the specialist, a specialist per year, they may see, and it's all about how it was underwritten. They may get 100 office visits on average. They've already done the statistics. Understand why we have CD codes and why